So what I want you to do is just start applauding from the back, please. Bring it forward, bring it forward. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful Mr. Nathan Herat.
Evening, Beth. Are we well? Yeah. Good. Now, usually when I've done gigs, they've given me a dress code, but Fitz didn't do me the honour of giving me a dress code, so I thought I'd just have a look at you. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Quite smart, but not too posh. So I feel I can get away with this jumper, because I'm sure we've all been there when you turn up in your shirt and tie and it's own clothes day. So to compensate, you take your tie off, because you think that will make literally all the difference. And you can usually get away with it, because it's just a less formal version of what you'd normally wear. Where it's harder to get away with is when you do what one of my friends did, which was turn up dressed as a Thunderbird. Some of you are ahead of me. Before Own Clothes Day. To be honest, he's never really lived that down. Now, sometimes it's not what you're wearing, it's the time of day you're wearing it. So an example of this would be my friend, let's call him Dan, because that's his name. That's usually how names work, isn't it? Who came running up to me back when I was in sixth form, really excited about a new purchase he'd made. He came running up to me and was like, Nathan, look at this Simpsons shirt I've just bought off Amazon. It's brilliant. It's even got a joke, live in La Vida sofa. Not a bad joke, so I kind of politely left it off. It's like, yeah, very nice, mate. Just one thing, you do know that's a pyjama top, don't you? And he looked absolutely crestfallen, like I'd given him the worst possible news imaginable. And this led to a highly intelligent debate that went a little something like this. No way. Yes way. No way. Yes way. And 4 years later, ladies and gentlemen of Bath, we still haven't reached an agreement. So I thought, seeing as I'm here tonight, I'd let you decide. Little sort of proviso for this, if my tummy shows, I can only apologise to the people in the front row. Brace yourselves. Actually, that went remarkably well. I'd just like to highlight how well that went. Anyway, the joys of tucking into your underwear before you come on stage. Right, so anyway, now before I throw it open to the floor, may I play what I think is possibly my trump card, and that is the fact that Homer Simpson is asleep on the front of this shirt. Surely that is a clue to the time of day this top should be worn. So, let's throw it open to the floor. Who, like me, thinks this is a pyjama top? Well, that went well. One person at the back. Who, like Dan, thinks this is a real top? Well, I'll be honest, I hadn't really anticipated that answer. But Dan is going to be delighted when I tell him. Absolutely delighted. Sickening levels of happiness will display. But I feel I should tell something to you, and that is, that vote was in fact irrelevant. Because when I came to wash this shirt for this gig, I found under the main label, which talks about the washing instructions and such, a smaller label, which says, pyjama set. So I think you'll find, people of Bath, I've had the last laugh there. And I'm pretty sure Dan's not going to be buying anything else from Amazon. Now, speaking of buying things from Amazon, I'm sure we're all aware of the emails you get recommending a product based on a recent purchase. Now, a groan at the prospect of that. Thank you. Now, I don't think they can be computer generated, because no computer would be that random. Only somebody who's been smoking God only knows what would think that having recently bought FIFA for my PS4, I'd be interested in Farming Simulator. I can literally count on no fingers the amount of times I've been playing FIFA and thought, this is an absolutely cracking game. But you know what's lacking? But I'll be honest, I was intrigued. So I did a little bit of research, and Farming Simulator is described as a fully rendered, HD, real-time, agricultural role-playing game with tractors. A cheer for tractors there. Some tractor fans are in. Now, many tractor fans are in actually. Now, my favourite feature of Farming Simulator is when it boasted online capabilities. Gets better. For playing with friends. Plural. I think anyone who buys Farming Simulator is going to find friend singular a bit of a challenge. There's even an online forum where players can ask each other questions. Like, has anyone tried getting the latest tractor update? And I thought, no, have you tried getting a life? There was a review on Amazon that said, I was disappointed, 1 star. Of course you were, it was Farming Simulator. What did you expect? Now, I don't want you to think that I'm being unkind, because for some, they may even be in the room. The prospect of virtual farming will be right up their street. And I feel I should share a little something with you people of Bath. So have a guess what my mum bought me for Christmas. Just gone. Any guesses? A tractor. Look at me, I'm dressed in pyjamas. I'm not going to own a tractor, am I? Slightly out of my wage bill. No, she bought me Professional Farmer 2017. Ooh, some players are in. Now, I have to admit, it is actually quite an addictive game. So much so that on New Year's Eve, when you were probably partying the night away and toasting in the new year, I was celebrating getting a virtual tractor out of a virtual ditch. But there is a flaw with Professional Farmer 2017. Genuine shock in the room. And that flaw is, I think it may be too immersive. Because the other day, I met a friend for a drink, and he said to me, are you alright, mate? You seem a bit distant. And I said, oh, it's nothing, I'm just going through a bit of a rough patch. And that's not the joke, but always nice. I'll set them up, you finish them off. So, yeah, I just said, oh, I'm going through a bit of a rough patch. And he said, oh, you know, tell me your problem, let's talk it through. And I said, oh, well, it's nothing really, it's just one of the sheep's got ringworm. I was disappointed and frustrated, ladies and gentlemen, by a virtual sheep with virtual ringworm. If ever there was an advert to sort your life out, I think that may well be it there, ladies and gents. Now, I got a bit obsessed recently with online reviews, as I say, Farming Simulator and such, and there was one for Call of Duty, or COD as it's known to gamers. Any gamers in? A few? You're going to love this bit of the section. And this review basically picked apart all the flaws in the game. It said, COD, the graphics, poor. COD, the storyline, poor. COD, too violent. And finished the review by saying that I've never actually played the game. And I thought, what is the point in writing a review like that? Who has time to write a review like that? And the more I thought about it, ladies and gents, the better an idea it seemed. Foiled by folding, it was going so well. So, here's the review I posted on Amazon. I've heard nothing but good things about COD for the PS4, and relish the chance to finally get my hands on a copy. As a keen angler and sea fisherman, imagine my disappointment to find a complete lack of rod and line action. With every level achieved, I held out hope for a lake, a river, some tackle, anything. After 4 weeks of daily effort defeating waves of zombie dogs, countless Nazis, and having my hopes briefly raised by an Operation Swordfish, again no angling, I can confirm that at no point does this game fulfill its COD-based promise. 1 star. Now, it's fair to say they got some fairly interesting responses. Many with language too colourful to repeat. But luckily there was one, so I shall read it for you now. Check this out for a beginning. You can't be that stupid. COD isn't about fish. wars. But they're informed, I suppose. Call of Duty is based on historical events and prides itself on its realism. Clearly glossing over the zombie dogs then. But to be fair, they do go on. Might I suggest Finding Nemo to satisfy your fishing needs? Beth, you've been an absolute delight. See you again soon.
Wonderful stuff. Nathan doing like his 13th or 14th gig there, so again, amazing stuff. So what I want you to do, ladies and gents, are we ready for your next act? Yeah. Wonderful.